Hello guys. Um, I'm taking this time today to really try to catch up on my videos. As I uh, told you guys a little while ago, I started a full-time job, and so I'm pretty busy. It did get a change in my schedule, so my days are a little bit better, you know. Um, but these next few days and weeks and everything are going to be a little bit busy. It's a very good thing. It's a very good thing. But I want to try to make as many videos right now as I can. Um, and I just wanted to talk. I want you all to consider something right now. Um, First, let me share some good news. Just got an apartment, so I'm very, very excited about that. Um, I have had, without going into details, I have had a whirlwind these past few months. Things through consistency, through prayer, through adding um, something else in my life has caused things to get a lot better, a lot quicker. And things are moving along. Things are really, really moving along. And I'll share later, about the apartment and how really miraculously it came about. Um, but yeah, I'm doing that. And so I really brought that up to say that in the next few weeks and everything, you're going to see a new scene, you're going to see, I don't know, maybe I'll show you around the apartment once I get it all the way that I wanted and everything. But yeah, I'll be in a new spot. I'm sure I'll be much happier. I'm sure I'll be much more, I'll feel a lot more freer. Right now, I feel confined. So it'd be great to once again have my own, to have that freedom to do what I want to do, because I can't do it right now, But anyway, kind of on that and pertaining to that, I want to bring you something to consider. You know, we talk so much about coons, we talk so much about sellouts, we talk so much about those who serve the white man or whatever. But I think that there everybody who is what black people would say working for white people, or who is um, more cool with white people than they are with black people. I can't say that they're necessarily a sellout and a coon. I understand where that can come from. I have used the word myself many, many times. Um, and But let me give you something to consider, you know, because my personal situation has caused me to not necessarily rethink, because I still have my same views, I still have my same beliefs and everything. But the perception is what I want to bring to you. Now, on my job, as I told you, and this for some reason happens all the time. I get on a job, especially with a lot of black African American women, and I have the hardest time. I don't even have that problem with African women. I don't have the problem on my job right now. I work with a lot of Hispanic women, work with women of other who were born in other countries, and Ethiopians, Africans, Nigerians, whatever. I have absolutely no problem with them. Absolutely no problem. They respect me. I respect them. We work together. We teamwork. Everything. Me and the African American women, they have a problem with me. Even though I mind my own business, even though I don't, say anything to them, even though I don't, and I think it's the lifestyle. I've always been a loner. I've always been to myself. I've always been an introvert. Uh, and they see this and they see me and they take me as being stuck up. They take me as thinking I'm better. Now this is them, because the Hispanic women don't treat me like I think I'm better. The Ethiopian and African women are not treating me like I feel like I'm stuck up. They just come up and talk to me. We just I can talk to them, they could talk to me. But the African American women, I'm hearing whispering behind my back. I pass by, they giggle. I mean, it's just it's ridiculous. And they're trying to report me. They're trying to go and tell, which is absolutely it's a dead issue, because I've made such an influence on my job already, between the people that I work for and the ones in the office, until they can't say anything about me. But they were trying, you know, to say that I was lazy and I'm this and I'm that, and I saw her doing whatever, which they do much worse, Um, but there's just no way that they can come to them with any of that, because I've proven myself by now. And I've only been there very, very short. I haven't even been there 3 months yet. So, but what I want you to consider is, because you all know me, you know my videos, you know what I talk about, you know what I have talked about in the past, you know my views on race, you know how I feel. I'm about my people, you know. But I am much closer, as I just said, with people who are non quote unquote black. I know we have this thing we call Hispanic people black, we call the Ethiopians and blah blah blah. I'm talking about black Americans, is what I'm talking about. But and the white people on my job, the office people, the directors, the all that, I'm good with them. I'm close with them. So and I'm gonna admit, I'm doing some of it strategically. I'm not necessarily all that whatever with them, but I'm making myself that way because it benefits me. And you have to be that way, especially when you have people who are trying to get you fired for absolutely no reason, especially when they don't even know me, they don't know my situation, they don't know what's going on in my life right now. It's just that they just don't like me, and I'm just not a part of their clique. I don't mesh with them. I don't club and party and do the things that they do, and so I'm different, so they don't like me, so they want to get rid of me. And I find that so foolish, because you're not at work to make friends. You're not at work to like this person or not like that person. You don't know everybody's situation. The situation that I am in my life, I have to have a job desperately, you know, for the survival of me and my dependent right now. This job is vital, you know. And so for you to just be petty and just, oh, I don't like her, so she don't need to be here. That's so ridiculous. And it's such, I mean, you don't know people's situations. I need this job, you know. Um, and I shouldn't have to explain that to anybody. It should be that I work here just like you work here, and it's not your money that you're giving me, to be there. So let's just work together. We don't have to be friends. We don't have to party and call each other and all that kind of stuff, which is the stuff that they do, and that is fine with me. I don't care about what they do. I don't, it's fine. You do what you do. Just let me come to work, and without being talked about, and without you gossiping behind my back, and without you trying to do little nasty dirty things too, because even the gossip, I don't care about the gossip. I don't care whether you like me. I mean, honestly and truly, I don't care. But when you start lying, you know what I'm saying, when you start doing little dirty, nasty, backwards, underhanded things to try to sabotage people, that's to me, that's too much. Why? I mean, really, to me, that's too much. Why do all that? I could see if I was a real enemy. I could see if you knew me from way back in the day, and she did such and such to me, and she did this to my family, or she took my man, or what. I could see that. But me just coming to the job and you don't know me and just decide that you don't like me, and then you go do dirty, backhanded, you know. So this is what I'm asking you to consider. Maybe every coon is not a coon. Or maybe every coon or person who is in with the white folks or whatever, or don't deal with black people too much, maybe they weren't always coons. Because I know I'm the furthest from a coon. But at this point on my job, you know, I am in and close with everybody non-black. And somebody could possibly, especially without knowing me, could come in and say, "Oh, she the coon. Oh, she in the boss's office, and oh, she doing this here." And only people I ever see her hanging out with is the Hispanic women. I don't ever see her talking to black. And they could take that and judge that, um, and judge who I am, not realizing how pro black I am, not realizing how much I love my people, um, how sickening I think it is that we as black women can't get along. Everybody else on my job gets along. Everybody else, you know. But and for them to see and know this beef, this little whatever that the black women are doing is ridiculous to me. It's ridiculous, and it pisses me off. It's petty. It's foolish, and everything. But when you just look at coon, or when you just look at a sellout or whatever, people would probably think that I am because of, who I hang with and who I'm close with and who I talk to and whatever on my job. So I'm just asking you to consider that perhaps every coon, every sellout, every whatever, maybe they didn't start out that way. You know what I'm saying? Um, I try to be nice to everybody. I am the same to the black women that I am with the Hispanic women on my job. And, it's a totally different thing. Um, so, it's sad when your people treat you the worst. It's sad when, other races of people see that black people can't get along. I mean, it just continues to perpetuate the stereotype, you know? But I'm not going to allow them to hurt me or to whatever to me because they're petty and they're jealous and they're whatever. I'm not going to let that happen. So if I have to go over their heads or if I have to get on this side of the battlefield, then I'm going to do what it takes for me because it's more about my survival and my survival is not just my own. I have a dependent, as I said, to take care of. So I'm not going to let pettiness and stuff going on with you that you know nothing about me in my life mess me up. I'm not going to let that happen because if I fall, it's not just me. It's my dependent too. So if the claws have to come out, you know, and if it have to be that it's me or you, it's going to be you. You know, that's the way I see it. That's the way I feel about it. And I could probably be called a coon. I could probably be according to how some people would look at it. I could probably be a sellout, you know. But like I say, it's not. It doesn't always, that's not always the case. Our people can be very vicious toward each other. Our people can be very dog eat dog with each other. If you got two black people on a job, how come both of us can't just make money and just do what we need to do? Why do you have to get rid of me? Why do you have to do things to try to sabotage me and you be the only? I mean, come on, it ain't our money. It's not our company. They have enough to pay me and you. So let's just all make money. That's the way I see it. That's the way I look at it. But um it's so foolish how we treat each other, how we do each other. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, you know? And it's petty and it's silly, that we are that way with each other. I mean, there are some cases where black people will treat other black people so bad, so rude, so cruel, so ugly. But let a person of another race come in there and they're gonna be sweet as pie and they're just going overboard and just everything, but to their own people. There's no um there's no loyalty, there's no love. There's you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. It's crazy that it has to be that way. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna beg anybody. I'm not gonna kiss nobody's behind to get a piece of the pie. I'm just gonna do what it takes and see what it does is it causes certain people to become more ruthless. I'm not a ruthless person, but uh, in my life right now, and this is not even just job. This is even what's going on in my life right now. I am having to become ruthless. I am having to become with a dagger in my hand. That's not to stab nobody in their back either. It's just to let you know it's not going to be like this. It's my life is at a point as to where I am really at the point of zero bullshit. Seriously, I'm really at the point of I'm finna get you before you get me. I'm at the point of I'm not taking no more of anybody screwing over me no more. I'm not even allowing myself to be put in those kinds of situations. So it could be that this is all a lesson. It could be that this is, something for me to get stronger because um, I am by nature very sweet. I am by nature someone who would be called a pushover. I am by nature someone who has taken a lot of getting stepped on and a lot of not fighting back and a lot of turning the other cheek and a lot of getting stabbed in the back and just saying, oh, well, life gonna get you, karma gonna get you, whatever. No, at this point, I'm gonna get you myself. And that's just the bottom line to it. I'm seeing that, you know, it comes a time when you got to get up off the floor and, I mean, you have to realize they're not going to stop kicking you. So you gonna have to either get kicked to death or they're not gonna stop kicking you. So like I say, you gonna have to either get kicked to death or you gonna have to get up and start fighting. And I'm at the point of getting up and fighting. You know. So I said that to say, don't look at every person that you would necessarily call a coon just as a sellout coon. You know what I'm saying? Life can be brutal, and life causes people to change. Either you change or you die. Uh, and I'm not going nowhere. I'm not only a warrioress, I'm a goddess, and you can't kill a goddess. And so I've had to learn to be tougher. I've had to learn to fight. I've had to learn to, uh, you know, not let you crap over me no more. So, I'm saying that not to act like I'm a bad ass or whatever. I'm not saying that to act like, I'm the baddest thing, whatever. I'm not bad at all. Well, I am when if I have to be. But that's not the persona that I carry. That's not the way I want to be. I would prefer peace, joy, love, flowers, and rainbows every day. I would love that. I would love to live in a world like that and unicorns and, but it's not like that. You got lions, tigers, and bears and dragons, and, you got to get up and you go out and fight. That's the world that we live in. So you guys be strong, especially you women, black women, be strong, stand up, don't let them count you out. You know what I'm saying? If it has been a time in your life where, you know, You just keep saying, oh, God gonna handle it, Jesus gonna handle it, you know, karma gonna get you, whatever. Yeah, maybe all that and all that, but people are not gonna stop effing over you or crapping on you until you stop them. That's just really the way that goes. And you know, like I say, that's really not me as a person, but you have to learn to get that way because when you look outside this matrix, it's brutal. It's really, really brutal. It's not the perception that is built for you. There's a whole other side to this. And, you know, when you take off the glasses, when you take off the sunshades or whatever, when you take off the rose colored glasses, you're going to see just how brutal it is out here. And unless you get with the program, you're going to get ate up. You know, you will see also what's inside of you. You will see what you are made of. You will see just how strong you could be. You know, sometimes life really gets you to a point to where you really just want to roll over and just be like, you know, man, that's it. I give up. But you can't. You can't. I'm not going to. You know. So what don't kill you makes you stronger, they say. So, but you have to fight back. You know, you have to fight back. We don't want to fight. A lot of times, I would much rather not fight. I'm not a fighter, but you know, it is what it is, and you have to do what you have to do. So, you guys, I just wanted to share that with you, just a perception, perspective that you know, I want you to look at. You know, um, of something hopefully that can help you and aid you and guide you and build you up and make you you know, see things in a different way. So until the next video, we'll see you next time.